Today, I'll be walking you through how to create, customize, and truly master the table view inside Monday.com. If you stick around, you'll not only understand the nuts and bolts of setting up your table, but you'll be able to organize, filter, and summarize your data with confidence, like a true Monday.com pro. Let's dive right in. The table view is essentially the home base of Monday.com. It's the spreadsheet-like interface where you manage and see all your items and columns. Just so you know, whenever you're not in Calendar, Gantt, or another visualization, you're working inside the table view. But if you only use the default layout, you might be missing out on a ton of power. So let's make the most of it. A great table starts with the right columns. Think of columns as the bones of your table. Each one is a different attribute, like status, due date, or owner. To add a new column, look for the little plus icon to the right of your columns. Give it a click. This unlocks the column center, where you can choose from more than 30 different column types. Maybe you want a status for tracking progress, a people column to assign responsibility, or even a formula column for calculations. Choose the type that fits your workflow, and after you add your column, don't forget to configure it. Click the column header itself. Here, you can rename it. So, deadline isn't just date. Set up summary functions for number columns, like showing the sum or average at the bottom. And for status columns, personalize those labels. Don't be afraid to just try different settings. If you change your mind, it's easy to edit later. If your columns aren't in the right order, simply drag and drop the headers. This gives your table a logical flow and makes scanning easier. Now, let's talk about grouping your items. This is how you turn a simple table into a more structured dashboard. Think of groups as different folders or sections, like In Progress, Q1 Projects, or Marketing Team. You can add a new group at the bottom of your board by clicking plus Add New Group, or inside the default group. Then, click the group name to rename it to something meaningful. To organize tasks, drag and drop any item inside the right group. Here's a tip. If moving items around feels tedious, try automations. For example, you can set up a rule so that when a task's status changes to done, it automatically moves to the done group. This saves so much time, especially on busy boards. Sometimes you need to focus only on the items that matter. That's where filtering and sorting come in. At the top of your board, there's a funnel-shaped filter icon. Hit that and you'll get a menu to filter by things like person or status. Maybe you only want to see tasks assigned to you, or to see which ones are overdue. Once you've set your filters, you can save that combination as a new view, which I'll show you in a minute, so you don't need to redo your filter every time. Sorting is equally powerful. Click the sort icon and pick a column, like date. You can arrange your tasks from earliest to latest or by priority, whatever works for your workflow. A major superpower of the table view is its ability to summarize data. For some columns, like numbers, timeline, or status, there's a bottom row that shows you totals and other stats. Click that summary cell and you can switch what's shown. Maybe the sum, average, or just the count. Say you want to track total budget spent or average days overdue. Just tweak the summary accordingly. If you don't see summary info, double-check your column type, since not all types support summaries. Finally, let's make your workspace extra organized by creating new views. Although you start out with the default table view, you can actually save many customized versions. To do this, click plus Add View next to the current view name, up at the top left. Select Table as the type. Name your view something clear like My Tasks or Overdue Items Table. Once you've set your preferred filters and sorts, click Save as New View from the filter menu. Now, you've got a dedicated tab just for that purpose. Switching between views is instant, so your data is always at your fingertips. And that's it. You're now ready to build table views in Monday.com that truly work for you, not against you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions or want me to tackle another Monday.com feature. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the next pro-level tutorial. Thanks for watching.